Okay, I guess we know who killed Sparky. How's it going, everybody? This is Rob of Novakast back with another review for WandaVision. We'll be talking about episode 7, and oh my gosh, there is a lot to offload in this episode. I mean, like, really, there is a ton of stuff to just kind of talk about. First off, after the last episode where Wanda expanded the boundaries, apparently things have been glitching on and off, or at least when it comes down to the world that Wanda has created, and she's losing control. Doesn't know how, like, or what's going on. We get this idea that apparently Wanda wants Vision to stay away for whatever reason. There's a point where Vision is wakes up in the middle of a circus where he finds Darcy and is kind of impeded, like trying to get home is impeded by a variety of different distractions or obstacles on the road. I think it was we're saying it was Monica Mulgrove, or I can't remember her name. The character. Wait, no, sorry, not Mangrove. Monica Rambeau is also trying to get back into the Hex. They thought to try to use a moon rover or space rover, but unfortunately, due to its density, the Hex kind of matches its own density and then apparently starts trying to convert it, and it got to the point where with how everything's going on, Monica decides, you know what, I'm just going to go back into the Hex, and this obviously caused her DNA or whatever to change once again, and it seems like she has some kind of power, or has gained some kind of power. We don't know the full extent of it yet, but it's really cool. So she ends up going into, or at least going further into Westview to try and talk to Wanda. Around the same time, Wanda is just kind of distraught, like trying to, or at least I'm not distraught. I want to say in denial, because she's trying to not even try to focus on what's really going on, and is at this time trying to, deny that everything is kind of getting from bad to worse. At one point, the kids who need a distraction are, or at least go to Agnes's house, who when Wanda shows up, reveals herself to be Agatha Harkins, who apparently is a character in the Marvel Universe or the Marvel Comics, who is like a really nasty villain who uses magic. So that's how, and by the way, that's how it ends. It shows all of her, how she's been involved in this entire time in the whole situation. So a lot of, and I've noticed, especially with other people's reviews, a lot of people were already predicting that something was up with her, and sure enough, yeah, that was the case. There was obviously something wrong with this person. And sure enough, we finally get the reveal. She's a bad person, and she likes to kill dogs. So, and that's how our episode ends, by the way. And I'm gonna say, this was pretty cool. And by the way, there was a kind of a time skip when it comes to sitcoms, because the way it's set up for this episode was the 2010s, which I think was like stuff like Office, or I think Scrubs. I don't want to say Scrubs, but stuff like The Office or Parks and Rec, and like stuff like that. So all in all, this is actually a really good episode. I'm curious of how the next episodes will go, because we're getting closer to like 2000, like between 2010, 2020. So I'm kind of wondering what they will be planning on doing. But all in all, this was a good episode. I enjoyed it. With that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow some social media and Discord, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.